Hi, this is Iruka. You're a social justice early childhood scholar. So we see so many examples of couples divorcing after being on reality television. Have you ever wondered why that is? It's because the camera never lies, usually. Educators can use the truth of the camera to begin checking their biases. So you can record yourself for 60 minutes one morning, 60 minutes in the middle of another day, and then try filming the end of a third day. With these videos, you can look at many things. For example, who do you seem to be spending the most time with? Did you think you were talking to that child that long? Did your demeanor change from one child to the other? Where did your body language change, turn towards or turn away? Did you show more warmth and joy with some kids compared to another? Was your body language, voice, or tone different with certain kids? Through these questions and others, is there part pattern emerging about who you may gravitate towards and why? Another strategy is to ask someone to observe you. For example, you can ask this trusted observer to look at how you may interact with your Black and Latino boys compared to your white boys. Or you can focus on your girls or children who speak a different language. You want this trusted source to provide you with clear examples of where you may have seemed different in your tone, style, and language. Now, this doesn't mean that you should not be different. It just means that there may be some patterns that exist. Right? It doesn't mean that you're being biased or racist, but it may mean that you have to inquire why certain things were happening. And it could really be because you're trying to provide equitable learning opportunities that girls, respond to certain tones and styles, and maybe boys do as well. It may mean that you spend more time with children who are not native English speakers because you want them to acclimate, or you have to translate everything unless using your phone, which takes some time. Or you may spend less time because you don't have any language and don't feel connected with any aspect of their culture. Finally, though this probably should be your first step, consult with your co-teacher, your assistant, your coach, your program leader, somebody who can really help your thinking. We all really have blind spots and prefer spots. Just like we have favorite children, right? Like, don't lie to yourself. We really all have favorite kids. I have my favorite child, which may change day to day, hour to hour, week to week. Nevertheless, the best person who could help you and your biases is your assistant teacher, if you have one. Your assistant teacher, depending on where you are, may be a person of color who has spent a better part of his or her life having to look at situations through multiple lenses. So just a quick segue. We should probably critique the structure of many people of color being situated as assistants under people of privilege because it has the structure of a master versus servants. Assistants do a lot of the work that supports a classroom, teacher, children, families, and programs. So we really should probably think through whether we're creating a hierarchy of teachers and assistant teachers. So going back to the topic, it is critical that before asking your co-teacher or assistants to give you the unvarnished feedback about how racist you are or how racist you are not, that you be prepared to take it and not react in a harsh or retributive manner. It is critical that this request is not the first time you have talked about race and racism, but it is viewed as part of your race anti-racist journey. You want this co-teacher or assistant to be able to give you their truth, but also touch you on your shoulder or your hands or give you that look when you're engaging in what they may consider racist behaviors, from microaggressions to micro-invalidations, right? So this strategy should not be taken for granted or taken lightly, as it could destroy or strengthen your relationship and even change the dynamics of your class. So again, when you think about who to consult, remember to ensure that you are not creating a level of hierarchy, a level of oppression, but also a level of trauma for children in the classroom and also for your peers and also your colleagues. So whether you enlist the help of an assistant, an outside observer, or camera, observing yourself is a key step to working away from biased behavior.